Every API has to answer one question on every request. Should I let this through? Authentication is how the request proves it should. There are 4 main methods, and they're not interchangeable. They all ride in the same place, the authorization header. What changes is what's inside it. The oldest is HTTP Basic Auth. You send the username and password base64 encoded on every single call. Curl does it with the U flag. It builds authorization, basic, plus the encoded credentials and ships it off. Base64 isn't encryption, it's just encoding. So without HTTPS, the password is effectively plaintext, and it travels in every request.
Next rung up, API keys.
An API key identifies the calling app, not a human. Same shape as Stripe's secret keys, OpenAI's skproj tokens, and GitHub's fine-grained pats. It belongs in a header, usually authorization, bearer, or XAPI key. Never in a query string. That leaks the key into server logs, browser history, even referer headers. Then there are bearer tokens, and the version you'll see most is a JWT. A JWT is 3 base64 URL chunks joined by dots, a header, a payload, and a signature. Drop one into jwt.io and every claim reads back clear. Sub, exp, IAT, all of it. That's the first trap. JWTs are signed but not encrypted, so anyone holding one can decode it. Nothing sensitive in the payload, ever. The selling point is that it's stateless. The server checks the signature and the expiry, with no database lookup needed. The cost. Once a JWT is issued, you can't revoke it. It stays valid until XPay rolls past. And don't park them in local storage. Any XSS on the page walks straight off with the token. Use HTTP-only cookies instead. The fourth method is OAuth, and it's solving a different problem entirely. The other 3 say, this app is allowed in. OAuth says, this user agreed to let this specific app act on their behalf. You swap an authorization code for an access token, and PKCE bolts on top. A random verifier you generate, hashed into a challenge, so nobody can steal the code mid-redirect. Heads up if you're following an older tutorial. OAuth 2.1 makes PKCE mandatory for every client, and the old implicit grant is gone. Don't ship it. Quick map, pick by what's actually being authenticated. Server talking to server, no real user in the loop, API key. A signed-in user inside your own app, a short-lived bearer token JWT or otherwise. A third-party app acting on someone's behalf, OAuth with PKCE, full stop. That's the choice the authorization header was always disguising.